Well, hey there, ladies and gentlemen. We had a bit of a technical difficulty. Hopefully we're back on the air. Rob Hardy, thank you for the heads up on that. I didn't even realize there was an issue, so thank you. We're just getting set here for the next period. I'm just going to reset this here a second. Hang on. There we go, and we'll reset the clock here in just a second when there is a stoppage in play. It sounds like I'm running. I can hear myself talk. I'll get the clock reset here just a second. It's a 4-on-4, I believe. Just need a whistle. Try to keep an eye here in the play, and we'll get that clock reset in just a second.
Okay, you good?
Yep.
Oh, we got to do the minimizing it.
There you go. Play continuing here. I believe it's now a Kingston power play with 13 seconds remaining in that penalty as James tries to get the clock up. And we'll wait for a whistle, James.
Got it.
Back to the blue line for Cosgrave. Cosgrave shoots it in. And that's going to be a stoppage in play here with Scott holding on to that. So, Rob, if you're out there, please give me a text and make sure all that is okay. Thank you so much. I'm not sure why that stalled out like that. We had no feed problems here.
Oh, second period.
Whoops, yeah, change it to the second period. That'd be a good idea. Thanks, James. We'll get it all sorted out. All right, back to McFarland. All good, great. Thanks, Rob. Always appreciate your assistance with this. Must be a glitch in the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi was working fine. We didn't show any indications that there was a problem here, so. All right, on we go. Swanson trying to send it forward. We're back to 5-on-5 here with just over 18 minutes to go here in the second period. Shoot, dropping it back. Shot in, misses on the near side post.
Just need to change period number. Already did that.
All right, Charette battling for it behind the goal line. Stewart trying to work it out, bounces out in front. Backhand out for Winter. Trying to get it to France, doesn't quite work. All the way back into Kingston end. Shoot, over to Keel. Keel sends it up. Charette looks at her options behind the goal line, over to Stewart. Stewart bounces it out to France. France over the red line. She's got Winter with her, driving the net, waits! Oh, slide across there for Scott. Not sure if a toe got a hold of that, but play continues here in the Kingston end. Barry holds onto it on the blue line, sends it down deep, bounces out in front. It's going to be a stoppage in play here for yet another penalty. This one's going to be another cross check. Number 43, Sammy Keel for a cross check. So Barry with a full power play this time. Let's see if they can get on the board. Tameta through traffic. Nice save by Scott. She steers it aside to the near side corner. To the blue line. Shot in through traffic. Scott has it again. This squeaks underneath for the Sharks score. May Severn with the goal, and it's 1-0 Barry. On the power play, so that's the jump that they needed. So back to 5-on-5. Referee's got some issues there with the girls standing behind the red line. Nope, we're good to go. Puck is down and play continues here. 1-0 Barry Sharks. Willard sends it forward into the Kingston end. Kingston trying to poke it free. It works for a split second. Willard regains control. Nope, can't get it out. Out in front. There's going to be another penalty coming.
We still got the penalty up on the board.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's going to be hooking. And that's going against number 15, Gabby Willard. Kingston has yet to score on the power play, or for the game for that matter. They'll have a 2-minute chance to get on the board. Ashley White in the face-off dot for Kingston versus France. Sharks sending it down to the near side boards, held on to at the blue line by Fisher. Assists on that goal were Sonia Mehta and Abby Bromwell. To the blue line for for Caitlin Fisher. We got Abby on the brain. Puck will clear out to Ashley White. She'll send it forward to McFarland. She'll weave around a Shark come in. McFarland has this puck taken away from her, but her partner Cora Gallia comes in and she holds on to that as she rings around the backside of Sador. Tries to drop pass to Fisher. Initially misses it, but she's got it now. Sends it through. Great toe save by Sador. Fisher back on her own end. Minute gone in the power play. Backhand short-handed by Wallace. Nearly did it too. She had her stick lifted and she couldn't get the full shot off. Puck bounces up and down. Sharks still in the Kingston end. Oh, that just misses by inches. That shot being made by Madeline McKay. Ashley White now in possession of that puck, comes in, tries to get to the zone. Couldn't get the shot off as she had her stick lifted by a Shark. Back to Borton on the blue line. Cross ice pass down low, shot in, and oh, with a save! Couldn't find the rebound and it bounces over and Kingston draws even on the power play. Scored by number 77, Trottier. So special teams playing a factor in this game so far. And now we're at one apiece. Sam Larmont sends it forward over the blue line. Sammy Keel trying to get to that puck and get it out of the Kingston end. Cosgrave holds on to it at the blue line. Doesn't go too far. Kingston pulls it away. Out to the neutral zone. Borton sends it back in play in the Sharks' end. Zadora's going to leave it for Cosgrave. Cosgrave to Swanson. Swanson can't hold on to that puck and sticks go flying. That was Osborne. Looks like she lifted a stick. Now we've got an Aaron Stick sitting on the ice in front of the Kingston bench in the corner at the blue line. Keel gets to the point, fires it, and goes top shelf. Oh my, what a shot from the point by Sammy Keel. So just like that, Kingston draws even, and then Kingston goes up by one. First even strength goal of the game. Let's see what the Sharks can do with that.
Willard, 15?
Yeah, was she ejected from the game? Looks like number 15, Gabby Willard, has left this game. Let's see if they make a call on that. Play continues here to the left of Sador. Just over 13 and a half minutes remaining in the second period. Puck will escape and come all the way back. McCoy giving it chase for Kingston. Stewart right on her heels. Back behind the net. Sharks try to center it out in front. Foul in the near side corners. Puck will squeak out. All the way down. That should be icing. No, it's not. Oh, a goal by the Sharks, and they draw even. I had my head down looking at some stats. I didn't see how that happened. Looks like it's number 91, El De Silva, with the goal. Why did I have my head down? Yeah. I was looking at my Kingston.
You had one job.
I was looking at my Kingston roster for a split second, and I missed it. Sorry, Ella. Or Elle, excuse me, not Ella, Elle. She's new on the roster this year. All right, 2-2. Game tied. Charette makes a spin around. De Silva sending it forward. Oh, another penalty coming as she's hauled down. Great save by Scott. Holding, and the Sharks are going to go on a power play. I didn't hear the assist on that, but I'm pretty sure I know who scored it. All right. Sharks get another opportunity on the power play. They scored in the last one. Let's see how they do this time. Normand on the faceoff, won by the Ice Wolves. Puck will scoot over that blue line, so Cosgrave's going to have to go back to get it. Right behind the door. Cross-ice pass up to Charette. Here she comes on the left, fires it in. A great save by Scott. Rebound was available, but Scott pounces on that right away. Some extracurricular chit-chat after that whistle, but nothing comes of it. Hey, it's game one. What does they do chit-chat about?
How's your summer?
Where'd you go shopping? Where'd you train? Normand and Gallia on the face-off dot, a couple of 17s. Sharks will get possession, but it will squeak out of the Kingston end and come all the way back into the Sharks end. Over to Normand, she holds on in the slot, comes around, drops to McKay. She fires, but it misses just over the far side corner. Shot in, and the glove save there by Scott. 1:13 remaining in the penalty. 11:55 remaining in the second period, and we're all tied up at 2. No scoring in the first period. This has all happened here in the second. Meta. Looking at options. Down low, shut out in front. Swanson couldn't get her stick on it. Kingston will lift it and get it out.
Going back and forth.
What's going back and forth?
The bottom left?
It's supposed to.
Yeah.
Yep. As I said, they rotate. Yep. That's going to be icing. Yeah, sorry, James. That's completely normal for the graphic down there. Apologies, everybody. We're learning everything today. So, what's up? Whoa! In a couple of games, James will be an expert. Don't worry. Gallia decides to come out of the zone. Takes a turn at the red line. Wow, gets around 3 blue sweaters, but Meta takes over. Meta in possession again, trying to work it forward, all the way over to Harbeck. Jumps over her stick, right onto McCoy. They'll collide. Harbeck is slow to get up, but she looks like she's okay. No, she's going to slide to the bench. Hopefully she's okay. Penalty is now at an end. Back to 5-on-5. Kingston in possession. Now brings it into the neutral zone. It's Osborne, I believe. Yes, it is. Makes a big turn, hits the brakes. Has the puck poked aside, and she'll come out to neutral as Stewart's giving her a problem, and she's going to come in on offside. Are we level here, James? Where's the bubble? Oh, here, hold my... There we go. All right, play continues here in the neutral zone, just about at the halfway point here for the second period. Winter trying to feed it to Severn. Kingston getting in the way. Sammy Keel pushed into the boards, and that is going to be a penalty. Either boarding, nope, tripping. So it looks like Severn's going to sit in the sin bin again. This time 2 minutes for tripping. Another power play opportunity here for Kingston. Kingston has it off the draw. DDD pass. Caitlin Fisher drives the net, fires it in through traffic. Fedor doesn't see it, but it doesn't meet the target. Kingston holding on possession. Makes a bit of a lap to the point for Fisher. Fisher waits, fires. Hits off of a player in front, and the puck will exit all the way back. Bromwell trying to get to it first, but Chambers just a stride in front. Charette sending it down, keeping it down into the Kingston end. 30 seconds gone on that penalty to May 7 for tripping. Bounces off Lormond. Puck comes right back into the Kingston end. To Pierre. Over to Chambers. Chambers comes in. She's got Jarman with her. Passes over. Jarman with the shot. Sador with the pounce. So nothing more comes of that. 1:05 to go in the second period. It's a 2-2 tie in the second. Borton at the blue line, waits. Down to Pierre. Pierre driving in the slot. Has her stick lifted, couldn't get the shot off. Keel looks at her options. Being hampered by Wallace. Shot in, skips over to the near side corner. Pierre at the blue line, sending it down to shoot. Shoot in the slot. Turns around, exchanges places with Keel. Keel manages to get by Wallace. Puck skips out. Shoot to Borton at the blue line. Back to shoot. In the slot again, fire in. A great toe save there by Sador. 8.5 minutes to go here in the second. 20 seconds to go in the penalty. Over to Pierre. Down for Shoot. Shoot can't hang on. Pierre with it again. Trying to get around Larmond for Barry. Penalty has come to an end. Back to even strength. Borton fires in. Sador with the glove save. Just under 8 minutes to go in the second. Doing okay now, James? All right. It's all good. Don't worry. It's game one. We can't be perfect in game one. We have to build from here.
Something to strive for.
Remember, we enjoy being here. We love hockey. We'll get there. All right, on the far side, McCoy trying to get it to the blue line. All right, it's going to pipe out. Rathwell's going to come back and collect it. Swanson on her heels for Barry. Rathwell with a bit of a lap around the backside. Picked off by McCoy. Excuse me, yeah. McKay, not McCoy. Oh my goodness. I'm getting tongue-tied already. McCoy. Yeah. It's game one. McKay, back to the blue line for Charette. Charette over to Cusick. Cusick fires, hits a body. Scott getting it out. Sharks can't get quite it out in front to get a shot on. No, battle for it on the far side corner. McCoy holds on to it in the corner, and that promotes a stoppage in play here with 6:52 remaining in the second period. Are you warming up now? Yeah, okay. You're still a little cold. Osborne has her stick lifted. Back to Fisher. Seven looking at options. Sends it to the near side boards. Winter can't skate away with it. Osborne leaves it for Trottier. Sador will hold on to it, and she'll leave it for Cosgrave. Cosgrave up to Winter. And now, Sadie Frantz over the blue line, tries to cut into the middle, fires, nice save, puck loose. No Shark can find it. It'll skip up and over all the way down to Sador, and she'll leave it for 7. Out in the slot area, Trottier with the shot. Sador with the save, and it will come all the way back into the Kingston end, and that will be icing. A little late whistle on that. .550 here remaining in the second period, and I think we're going to enjoy the break between second and third. Seven. Sending it over to De Silva. De Silva with a goal already in this game. Cosgrave at the blue line. She'll fire. Nice snag there by Clay Scott. Severed with the face-off. Sharks win it. De Silva over the far side for Sonia Meta. The Sharks try to gather together to see if they can't get a go-ahead goal here before the end of the second period. Looks like it's not going to happen right now. Here comes Chambers over the blue line for Kingston. Up and down, back into the Kingston end. Out of the corner. Cusick stepping in, trying to hold on to it. Off the near side boards, Cusick has it, the blue line fires it in, and Scott with the save. Very tight game. I find that these two teams are very evenly matched. Goaltenders have been worked very well and have both made some really great saves. It's going to be an exciting third period. Keel sending it to the far side. Sharks take possession. Meta sending it back the other way. Can't quite hold on to it coming into the Kingston end. They'll do a couple of backups. Kingston back in possession. Borton gets around De Silva. De Silva couldn't get the shot off. Meta picking it up behind the door. Still being bothered by that Ice Wolf in white. De Silva, backhands to Cusick. Cusick backhands to Severn. Severn can't hang on to the puck. Here comes Shoot. Can't hold on to it. Kingston will do a bit of a line change. Huge pass up to McKay, but just offside with just over 4 minutes to go in the second period. This is going to be your nemesis today, isn't it? Okay. Okay. You'll get better at it, trust me.
be no problem if it actually worked properly.
It does work properly.
Every single time I change it, it speeds up.
Okay. I believe you. Skips over the defenseman's stick and comes all the way down. No icing on that call. Oh, there'll be icing. Okay, let me see. Let me do this.
350. See?
Oh, yeah. Oh, and it resets to the minute there. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
No, it's completely off. Shot it out in front, scores! What a pass. So they will get that go-ahead goal before the end of the period. Number 8, Taya Wallace. Okay, let me see what's going on here. What the heck
Maybe you have to pause it first.
Oh, yeah, you need to pause it first. That's what it is.
I tried to do it on the fly.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Now you tell me. I had it.
There. All right, that's the correct time now, remaining in the period. Yeah, you need to stop it, then reset. You can't do it in the fly. In the neutral zone. Keel trying to bring it in. Charette stopping her chance of doing that. Assisted by McKay and Larmont on that go-ahead goal for the Barrie Sharks. France will take the face-off against Osborne. France with the puck, setting it down low. Rathwell holding on to it at the blue line, sending it down. Trache putting it in on play. Can't hold on to it, but regains that puck on the other side. Leaving it for Wimmer. Wimmer trying to weave around the Cosgrave. Park will skip out to Swanson, and that's going to be another penalty, it looks like, yes? What's the call on that?
Double. 2 penalties.
I didn't see the signs. I don't know what it's for. We'll have to hear when it's announced how much is going on the board. Did you see 2 hands go up? Did you see this? No. I think what you saw was this, and that's a misconduct. So maybe she got 10 minutes. In any case, it's still 5-on-5. Or is it? 1, 2, yeah, 5-on-5. I'm going to say it was probably a 10-minute misconduct.
Yeah, no penalties on the board.
Yep. Kingston trying to pull it out in front. Stewart now in possession of that puck, trying to feed it off, and it does reach. Oh, May Severn, and that's going to be another penalty. Interference? Nope, body contact. All right. Parade to the penalty box here in the second period continues. That's 22 again. Another body checking. So it's Shark power play here with just under 2.5 minutes to go here in the second period. Sharks are up by 1 though. Goals by Wallace, De Silva, and Severn. They'll battle for it behind the goal line. 2 minutes on Sportsmanlike. Looks like we got another one coming. This one's going to be for cross-checking. You and that score clock, my goodness.
No, 3:41.
Is it not clicking for you? Number 94, Caitlin Fisher is going to sit now. Save.
Just let it run.
Yeah, let it run. Okay. We'll play with it during the break. So 5-on-3 opportunity here for the Barrie Sharks to end the second period. Can they capitalize on the two-player advantage? Shot in by 7, goes up and off the plexiglass. Meta at the point. Point fires. Snag by Scott. 151. Let me see. Stop.
I'm just going to...
Let it run?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. I had it paused.
Okay. If there's a glitch in this program, I will not be happy. Lormont to take the face off against Shoots. Sharks still in possession. 5-on-3 here for quite a bit. Meta down low, intercepted. Sharks maintain control. Meta. Shot in, misses on the near side post by Brumwell. De Silva. Trying to hand it off to 7. Down to Meta. Meta fires it in. That hits a skate. McCoy's skate. Out in front. De Silva. Taking her time. Leaving it for Meta. Meta to the far side for 7. 7's pass was poked aside, but Sharks hold on to that puck. 37 seconds remaining in the 5-on-3. And now we're entering the last minute of play of the second period. Meta to 7. 7 through traffic down low, picked off by McCoy. McCoy gets it out and sends it all the way down. Kingston doing an excellent job on this 5-on-3 penalty kill. Meta sending it up. McKay now on the job as the Sharks are making a change. 30 seconds remaining in the period. 1 penalty has expired. Now it's 5-on-4. Shot in and Scott with the save. All right, 22 seconds remaining here in the second period. France is going to take this face off versus Corrigalia. To the point for Cosgrave. She's back out on the ice after serving her 2 minutes in the sin bin for unsportsmanlike. Cosgrave to France. Final 10 seconds. We're now back to 5-on-5 to end this period. And Cosgrave can't get the shot off in time, and this is how the second period is going to end. So a flurry of activity towards the penalty box, a bunch of power play goals, and after the first, no score. After the second, it's 3-2 for the Barrie Sharks. I can't even predict what the third period is going to bring us, but you know what, guys? Come back and find out, and we'll kind of fix our score or our score clock issues. Come on back, folks. Hey everybody, welcome back here for the third period. James, I think we've solved the score clock issue. You think we've scored? Okay, we'll see how the third period goes. Otherwise, you're going to make me get a new program. Don't make me get a new program. Let's come back in here to the rink, folks, and we'll get set here for the third period. 3-2 for the Barrie Sharks. Goal scorers for Barrie, Severn, De Silva, and Wallace. And Zadora's been pretty good between the pikes, but Claire Scott's, but I think, been equally as good as Zadora. I think the goaltenders have been equal, and I think it's a well-matched competition here between both of these squads. It looks like the Sharks were kind of having the edge towards the end of the second period. I was hoping that they would score on that 5-on-3, but we'll see what happens here in the third period, and hopefully no more parade in the penalty box would be nice. We're set for period number 3. It's Severn and Osborne on the face-off dot. 20 minutes on the clock, and we'll test and see how good James is on the score clock for the third period, and we are underway. Okay, it's game 1, yeah. Long way to go in the season, James.
It's
Preseason. Out into the neutral zone, and that's going to be a tripling penalty against the Kingston Ice Wolves. So forget what I said about the parade to the penalty box. Looks like it's still going to continue. .1942 on the clock, and hey, it's another power play opportunity. Oh, 43, sorry. Sorry. Another power play opportunity here for the Barrie Junior Sharks. Sharks have it after the draw. Meta at the point. Sends it down low. Wallace with a goal already this game. Backhands it to McKay. McKay to Severn, tries to send it over to Wallace. Doesn't work, and the Kingston Ice Wolves will clear it to neutral. Sharks will re-coordinate. Come all the way back into their own end. Meta. Up to Wallace. Wallace feeding Severn. She hits a wall. Oh my. And the puck comes all the way back into the Sharks' end. The door will leave it for Kusick. Up to Severn. Severn over the red line. McKay on her right, and that's who she feeds it to. McKay in the slot. Goes around, fires, and it just misses on the near side post. Fisher to the far side for Gallia. Gallia gets it out, goes off on a line change, and the Sharks will come back from their own end. 55 seconds remaining in the power play. 3-2 Barrie Sharks in this game 1. Oh, shot out in front. What a pass! Out in the slot area. Zador had no chance. That was number 16, Ava Telfer. My goodness. Point blank range. Zador had no chance to make the save on that, and we are tied at 3. Play continues here in the third period. Cosgrave is going to chase for it back behind her own goal line. Cosgrave throwing her body around and trying to get her rival off the puck. Goes to the far side. Sharks try to poke it free. Kingston hangs on to it in the Sharks' end. Up to Larmond, but just bounces off of her stick. Harbeck sends it back to Swanson. Swanson to Severn, and Severn will send it forward. And that will go the distance to behind Scott. 10 seconds remaining in the penalty to Kingston, and we're back to 5-on-5. Charette back down low. Larmond will try to catch up to it, and she does. Feeds it off to Swanson, out in front to Harbeck, doesn't connect. Kingston getting in the way. Fisher sends it out to Jarman. She catches up with it in the far side corner. 277's at it to the blue line. Puck will bounce around, out into the slot for Rathwell. Rathwell making a big turn. Kingston changing up their forward line. They try a centering pass, Charette getting in the way and will send it out of harm's way. And yes, we are indeed back to 5-on-5, and that will be icing. Referee's a little slow on the whistle for the icing calls. All right, how's it going with the score clock? Better?
You're good.
Okay.
Just say this time, not that.
Okay.
17:03.
17:03 remaining in the third period. Charette behind the goal line, out in front. Sharks can't clear it, out in front of Sador. Sharks are going to clear it now. Here's Sam Lamont being hampered by Jarman. Rathwell sending it up to Jarman. Jarman's going to leave that for Mulder. Mulder, that's who 22 is. I had her as 21. That's why I was confused. Okay, now I know. Shot in by 7. Lifted. Your clock is off again. Wait for a whistle. Kingston trying to clear it out. It does get to the neutral zone. Here comes Osborne. Loses an edge on her stick. Meta now in possession. Over to 7. 7 sends it all the way up. Stewart gets fed. Can't hold on to the pass. She was a half a stride behind. Osborne trying to split 2 blue sweaters. Doesn't quite work, but the puck does manage to come into the Sharks' end. Charette sending it up to Cosgrave. Cosgrave trips and goes flying. That is going to be a penalty call for sure. The hand is up, and the Sharks will bounce right back onto the power play. So with 15:39 to go in the third period, Sharks will hop on to another power play. See if they can't get a go-ahead goal here early. Sharks trying to hold on to that puck after the face-off, and they can't. Here comes Kingston back the other way. That's Ava Vrana trying to go around Cosgrave. They'll dance a little bit in the far side corner. It's going to get picked up by the Sharks. Here's Abby Brumwell to May Severn. Severn comes in onside, sending it right back over in a shot. Saved by Scott. Cosgrave turning around and send it right back up to De Silva. Has her stick lifted, can't maintain control. Puck comes all the way back into the Sharks' end. Whereas the door will leave it for Sonia Meta. Meta trying to weave around, trying to get it out. Pierre uses the skates and holds on to that puck in the Sharks' end. Kingston short-handed. They'll battle for it there in the far side corner. Picked up by May Severn. May Severn to Meta. Meta's got control. She's got 7 on her right. Here comes Sonia Meta. Hits the brakes. Bromwell trying to hold on to it, but it's going to skip to the neutral zone. 45 seconds remaining in the power play for Barrie. Here's McKay. Backhand saved by Scott. Play continues. Off the boards and out into the neutral zone. Piper 7. Over to Cusick. Cusick to Wallace. Just barely onside, but the puck will come all the way back. Here's Samantha Larmond. Larmond will have to backtrack into her own end. All right. Maddie McKay over the blue line. Cosgrave's with her, and that's who... No, she's not going to leave it. She's going to send it forward to Taya Wallace. Down for Samantha Larmond. She'll try to backhand it to the D. 3 seconds remaining in the power play. Saved by Scott. All right, now we're back to 5-on-5. As Gallia steps back onto the ice. They'll battle for it behind the goal. Sharks trying to get it out in front. Couldn't quite complete that transaction, and here comes Shoot. Shoot's got Trottier with her. Puck bounces. The door manages to hang on and get it out of the crease. Don't ask me how she did that. Piper 7 over the blue line, waits and fires, and a great save by Scott, and we'll have a stoppage in play here with 13:08 remaining in the third period. Okay, we're going to get good at this, James. I swear, we're going to get good at this. Fronts in for the face-off versus Osborne. Sharks to the far side. Cusick over to Swanson. Kingston trying to hang on to that puck behind their own net and get it out. Harbeck has other ideas. Backhand right out in front. Scott doing a great job keeping it out of the crease with numerous attempts by the Sharks. Charette sending it through. Hits a couple of bodies and does not meet the goal line. All the way out to Wimmer, intercepted by Charette. Osborne picking it up as they enter the blue line. And that is going to be a penalty call against Barrie. So Kingston's going to have a power play here, as Adriel Charette is going to sit 2 minutes or less for body contact. We got to learn to write cleaner. Ugh. All right, 3-3 tie, 12:32 to go. Kingston on the power play. Gallia to take the draw. Won by the Sharks, and they will get it out of their own end and send it down to the Kingston end. Scott. Leave it for her defense. Rathwell to Gallia. Gallia gets around Stewart. They manage to cross over to White. Sador gets a piece of it and it goes up and over the crossbar. The Sharks are going to clear it out. Comes all the way down. McCoy trying to get a stick on it. It's going to be Rana, though, who's going to clear it out of the end. Here's Gallia coming with her. No, Sharks send it back the other way. Scott will leave it. Kingston changes up the defensive line. Here's Keel. Almost half of that power play has expired. Here's Gallia weaving around Stewart. De Silva's going to try and get in the way, and she doesn't. What a great job by Gallia to come into the Sharks' end. De Silva deflects that puck off that shot, and it comes back out to the neutral zone. White making a turn in her own end. Up to Gallia. Gallia looking. She's got Jarwin on her left. Decides to hang on to that puck, and she's going to come in offside. 44 seconds on that power play remaining. 11:16 remaining in the third period. It's 3-3. Oh my. Now what I don't know is if they go into any OT in an exhibition game. I guess we're going to find out. I think they do. As I remember correctly, they do 5 minutes of 3-on-3. Two white, two blue behind, and the referees are going to put a stop to that. With 26 seconds remaining on the penalty to Charette before she steps back out. You hit the reset button again. I watched you do it this time. Play continues here. Just under 11 minutes to go as James tries to fix that clock. Scott holds onto it behind the goal line. Seven works around, shot in, and a great save by Scott. Play continues, no whistle. Keel with the puck. Keel gets around Wallace. McKay trying to put it to the correct direction, but it goes back to Cosgrave in the Sharks' end. 10-10 remaining here. Back to 5-on-5. Back to the neutral zone, and we're still locked at 3. Caitlin Fisher. McKay can't quite get it out. McFarland trying to get in the way. Here's Kate Stewart. Kate Stewart was a powerhouse for the Sharks last year, one of the top goal scorers. I'm curious to see what she does this year to top last year. At the blue line, it'll pop out. Sharks were offside, now they're on. Fisher. She's shoot. Can't quite see the puck, and it bounces over the blue line and behind the nets for a stoppage in play here with 9:26 remaining in the third period. Kingston gets it out to the neutral zone. Piper 7 holding on, sending it forward to Kaya Harbeck. Skips over her stick though. Franz catches up to it but couldn't quite get a shot off. To the blue line, shot in. Fisher getting in the way. Puck will come all the way back to the Sharks end, and that will be an icing call. No? What's the referee doing over here? Oh, improper line change. All right, just over 9 minutes to go here in the third period. Don't worry, we're still 5-on-5. No more penalties right now, at least. Face off to the left of Scott. Kingston's going to clear it. Shoot trying to run away with it, but has her stick lifted by Cosgrave. Here comes Kate Stewart over the blue line. Drop pass for 7. Can't get the shot off. Has her stick lifted by an Ice Wolf. Here comes Wimmer. Nobody around. She tries the backhand. What a save by Sador. Are you kidding me? I don't know who I'm quoting, but did you see that? That was an awesome save by Ava Sador. She's going to be a great veteran presence between the pipes this year, a great mentor for Riley Maxwell, although Riley Maxwell is good in her own right. She came up and played a couple of games here for the Barrie Junior Sharks last year, and she was amazing. Rathwell behind the goal line, sending it over to Keel, can't hold on. Chip off the boards as Kusek tries to hold on to it, and the Kingston end can't do it. It will escape. Osborne trying to hold on to that puck behind the net. 2 blue, 2 white against the boards. And they're going to put a stop to that. All right. Woo! Game 1, I'm tired. Gallia to take the face off for Kingston. Nope, she's going to get kicked out of the face off, so White's going to take it instead against France. Kingston holds on to it at the blue line. Tries to center it. Sharks doing a good job keeping it on the outside. Pushed to the boards by Meta over to Kusik. Kusik trying to feed it up. Wallace can't collect it, and the Ice Wolves hang on to it in the Sharks' end. Out in front, Keel with the shot. Right pad save by Zador as she is sharp, and that's going to get whistled dead. Is the net off its mooring? Yes, it is. Not to fix the net. Three tie. 7:22 remaining in the third between the Barrie Junior Sharks and the Kingston Junior Ice Wolves. How's this one going to end, James?
4-3.
Okay, well, yeah. Grana sends it back to McFarland. McFarland over to Fisher. Fisher sending it forward. Grana's going to chase after it. Cosgrave gets to it first. McFarland holding the line. Gallia sending it down deep behind the nets. Kingston buzzing around the net. Out to McFarland. Fires in another great stop. I think Cosgrave got in the way of that, though. I don't think it got to Sador. To the blue line. Now the red. Kingston making a bit of a line change. All the way back into the Kingston end. Chambers Sending it forward to Jarman. Jarman weaves around Charette into the slot, feeds it over to Chambers. Can't connect on the pass, so that would have been a wonderful opportunity. Shot in by the Ice Wolves. Zador gets a piece of it. Up and down to Larmont. Couldn't settle it down enough. Now she's got it. Wraps it around. 5 Ice Wolves in front of the net. Stewart comes waltzing in to get a shot off, but can't beat Scott. And the puck comes all the way back to Zador behind the goal line, and a stoppage in play here for the icing with 5:52 remaining in the third period. Hockey's back. Hockey's back. Gotta love it. Just a reminder, the Sharks are back at it again tomorrow morning at 11:30 as they face the London Devilettes. Join us for that stream, please. Totally looking forward to getting the regular season going on the 5th of September. What a pickoff by the Ice Wolves. Couldn't get too far with it though. Sharks bring it right back. This is Kate Stewart. Has her stick tied up. That did not miss the goalpost by much. Puck coming all the way back. Charette's going to chase after it behind the goal line. Taking her time. All the way up to Kate Stewart, and she'll dump it down in. Scott will leave it for her defense. Winter to the blue line, over to Meta. Meta down to the corner. Front's giving it chase. She finds it, sends it back to Meta at the blue line. Meta centers, hits a skate. Sharks holding on to it. No, Kingston's going to clear it. Battle on the red line. Kingston's got it. Nearly an interception by Stewart as they collide at the red line, and that is going to be a penalty for Kate Stewart. For a head check. So with 4:46 remaining in the third period, Kingston's going to have a 2-minute try at getting a go-ahead goal before the end of the period, end of the game. Face off here to the left of Zador. De Silva on the draw. Kingston wins it to McFarland. Drop past to Fisher. She'll fire. Hits 2 Sharks. Over to Pierre. Couldn't get the shot off. Back to the blue line for Fisher. To Pierre. Poked aside, and here's El De Silva. She'll dump it down to knock seconds off the power play. 1:40 remaining in that penalty. Cross ice pass intercepted by Cosgrave. She tries to lift it, doesn't work. Puck scoots through the crease to the other side, and the Sharks will clear it. That's May Severn with her stick on the puck. 1:15 remaining in the penalty. We're locked up at 3. Kingston being calculative, and they want to make sure they have a good shot in on net. Here's Corrigalia over the blue line. Shoot heads off to the bench. Vrana's still with her. Now we've got McCoy on the ice for Kingston, and that's who finds the puck. McCoy to the point for Rathwell. Down low, shot in, scoots right through the blue paint and to the other side. Two teams battling it out here in the latter half of the third period. Kusick trying to get it out to McCoy. McCoy sends it through. And here's Sonia Meta. She'll cross the red line, trying to get past Rathwell. Nearly does. Kicked aside there by Scott. Sharks still in possession. Not for long. McCoy trying to get her stick on it. Picked up by Gallia now. 10 seconds remaining in the power play to Kingston. They'll have one more chance at this. Here comes Ashley White. She'll hit the brakes. She'll wait for reinforcements. In the slot, fires over the crossbar. Stewart back on the ice. Back to 5-on-5, so nothing happening on that power play as we're down to our final 2.5 minutes in this third period. Locked up at 3. Stewart trying to send it up to Lormond. Can't hold on to it. It's going to skip to the neutral zone. Cosgrave fans on the pass attempt. Kingston picking that puck up. Here's Osborne. Osborne waits and fires. Couldn't get the full shot. So it trickles towards the door, and she has time to see it. She'll cover that up for a face-off. Looks like a little bit entanglement after the whistle, I think. Looks like nothing's going to come of it, though. 2:7:16 on the clock. Just a second off. France over to Cosgrave. Cosgrave to 7. Out to the blue line. Swanson trying to get it out. 2-minute warning. Oh wait, it's not football. Sorry. Sadie France. She's got Harbeck with her. Hits the brakes. Passes it off to Swanson. Exits the zone. Back to Charette. Charette makes a turn. Tries to get around a couple of white splitters. Over to Kaya Harbeck. Harbeck sends it through to the goal. Just past the far side goal post. 90 seconds remaining in the period. Winter trying to put it back into the Kingston end. Charette over to Cusick. France has got it but can't hold on. Kingston, they want to get it out, and they do. Here's Jarman. Jarman's all by herself, though. She's going to peel back and head off to the bench as she dumps it into the Sharks' end. Final minute of play here in the third period. Locked up at the threes. Grace Cusick. Forward. Kate Stewart couldn't find her. Rathwell sends it back the other way. Out in front, shot in, saved by Isidore, loose puck. Sammy Keel pounces on that. It's going to escape the zone, though, as we enter in the final 35 seconds. Kingston seems to have more possession of this puck in the latter half of this period, probably because they've had a bit more opportunity on the power play. Pierre loses an edge, and she falls to the ground. Piper 7. Trying to clear it out. It reaches the neutral zone, but not all the way to Samantha Larmond. Winter can't carry the puck with her. Final 10 seconds of this game. Let's see how this plays out. Game is going to end at 3-3, and memory serves me correctly. It's going to be 3-on-3 for 5 minutes, I think. I'm just going to make that assumption right now. Yeah. So we're going to put 5 minutes on here. Let's do that again. I didn't stop the clock. There we go. Clock's being finicky. I think I pretty much know how you feel about the score clock right now, James. We'll work on it. I didn't hear that. No. I don't see 5 minutes on the scoreboard. I'm just making an assumption that it's going to be 5-on-5. Goaltenders are resuming their posts. Yeah, so 5 minutes to 3-on-3. Yeah, pretty sure. Wow, game number 1 are already in overtime. Does this set a precedent for the remainder of the season?
We have another game to get to.
That's okay. I predict this is going to be over fast. Severn against Gallia. Kingston has possession of that puck after the draw. Fisher to Gallia. I love 3-on-3 hockey. To Ashley White. White trying to work around Meta. Possession's the name of the game after the draw. White sends it in. Bit of a crash there on the net by Fisher, and they're going to whistle that play dead and get the net fixed up. 4:40, not much time gone. All right, we'll have a face-off here to the right of Zador. It's going to be Shoot versus McKay. Kingston has it after the draw, but it's going to escape the zone. McFarland's going to have to double back. Picked off by Taya Wallace. Oh, just threw the blue paint to the other side. Couldn't quite get the full force of her stick behind that puck. What an effort by Taya Wallace on the breakaway. Who shoot back the other way against Cosgrave. McFarland's with her shot in, barred down, and Kingston wins this game 4-3. Not even a minute expired in overtime. What a shot. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm excited about the regular season. This was a very exciting game. 4-3, you did predict that, didn't you? This is an exciting game. Great job by both squads. Great job by both goaltenders. Very great. No. Great job by James. Game 1. Oh, it's Shut, not Shoot. Shut is the pronunciation. Oh, shoot. All right. Well, James, I had fun.
Yeah.
Lots to work on. But hey, the season is young. It's only game 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining the live stream. Again, my name is Cheryl Gilroy. My partner, James Battaglia. Keep the faith, and we will see you tomorrow morning at 11:30. Good afternoon, everybody.